Yes. So hi everyone. I am Sagar Kakkala and with us here we have Sunil and Rahul on board. So we will be having this podcast regarding the work visa. So how they entered into Europe and how they are doing things as well. Main thing is both were into Portugal now and Rahul is my colleague and Sunil bhai is as well our friend here and who has an intel's knowledge on this. So we got
No.
him on board. Well, bro, you should not say no. Yes, fine. Maybe we'll start with a couple of questions. We'll bother them. So
Yes,
Sunil,
Sagar,
bro.
yes.
Yeah, yeah. So this is a question for you, Sunil, bro. Uh,
Yeah.
how did you know about this work visa, or maybe in European, or how did you find there is this thing called work job seeker visa? I should mentioning it as job seeker visa. To be honest, it's not work visa, right? Yeah.
Yes.
So,
Yes. Yes. Right.
how did you come to know there are different nations that provide job seeker visa and where did you apply and how did you come to know about this and what was the process?
Yeah. Is firstly there is a number of countries which are provided they are giving the job seeker visa, and there is a 4 or 5 countries from the Schengen or EU. They are they have the job seeker visa. It's like a German, Sweden, then Portugal. So here is I just apply the Portugal job seeker visa. I search the requirement before you apply. You have some documents, you have some funds, you have some knowledge about like a, a locality, your job availability. Then you can apply job seeker visa.
Uh, is there any website like this, where I could find this? Like if Portugal, they have a separate website for this or something? Or do you have any website where we could see for different EU nations or something?
Yes, in the
There is
Yes.
okay, go
Portugal
ahead.
have a specific website for they have all the details regarding the job seekers visa, which document we required. So every country have their specific website, which where we can see all the documents regarding this job seekers visa. So yeah, that's the
I think if you guys could provide me websites, maybe I would keep it in the description or in the comments link, so
yes, yes.
anyone who wants could check. And
Yes,
since now you were actually in Portugal,
yeah,
oh sorry, Sunil
can I?
bro, by you
Yeah,
wanted to add something, yeah.
yes. Every country having their own website. India having their a foreign ministry visa. So you can search any visa like a job seeker visa Portugal. So
Mm.
you can search on the Google. You'll get all the websites. Is the first website is like a foreign ministry of Portugal. So there is all the documents, all the instructions, process, and where you can apply job seeker visa or any other visa. So
Uh,
each country having their own website. It's a
maybe
government website.
yeah, maybe 1 second. I will search if it's fine for you guys. You can
Yes,
Yes,
actually
yes.
search now just to show others. Um,
job seeker visa Portugal.
okay, this is
It,
Portugal
this is
diplomat is the first one.
yeah, this is the first one.
Yes, fine. So if I want Sweden or let's say Netherlands, they have official sites I could find. How would I know that it's official sites?
You can search in
It will be like .gov most
Okay,
probably.
yeah,
okay,
is a Russian pyramid or something. And there is a AI tool, so you can easily find.
okay, fine. Yes, maybe we'll stop screen share.
Yeah.
Can get back here. Yes, since now you were in Portugal, what's that documents that you need or something that you actually had to go through before coming for a job seeker visa here? 1 second, maybe we could actually since you were here in Portugal itself, we could search for a job seeker Portugal and where exact option you went. It's fine for you, right?
Yes, yes, sure.
Yeah, yeah, sure. Yes.
And so here, how do I apply? Job seeker visa,
Yeah, it's a same section. It's a job seeker
Yes.
visa. It's a general information, documentation.
passport type, 3 months return, criminal record certificate. This is PCC.
PCC.
Yes, correct.
Yeah.
And PCC need to be apostille. So you
Okay.
have to get document apostille, some documents apostille by Ministry of External Affairs, Delhi. And
Mm,
yeah, some documents are, if you see, there are only like 7 or 8 documents mentioned here. But
okay.
when you go to the appointment for job seeker visa to the VFS, so they
Yes.
will ask additional documents. So you have to check their website as well, their checklist. So there will be some additional documents as well.
Mm,
They will ask.
where can I check? Oh, this is the application.
Yes,
Yes,
this
yes.
is
You
visa
you can
application.
just Google like Portugal job seekers visa VFS checklist, and you will get the PDF.
Okay.
Similarly for other countries as well.
Seeker visa, what's that? I
Job seekers
VFS.
visa checklist VFS.
VFS.
Yes,
This is the second one.
This is the
there
one.
will be like
Yeah.
yes,
Yeah.
Oh, this is a PDF.
Yes.
yes, yes,
Yes, so I think like all the required documentations are here. I just had to fill it. Like once I
yes,
filled it, I had to go take an
mhm,
appointment in VFS and then I had
Yes.
to
yes,
drop this application, right? Fine.
Yes.
yes.
Okay, got it. Maybe like we'll
But
stop. Yes.
for like sometimes VFS will ask additional document which is not in the checklist. Yeah,
Hmm.
it happens. So
This
be
depend on
cautious.
the.
You can,
Hmm.
yes, yes.
This
Please
depend
continue,
on.
Sunil.
Maybe like you guys could tell like what documents you carried for job seeker visa. Like if someone is watching, they could go for a checklist. Apart from checklist, like what additional documents you guys took, if you could answer.
Okay.
Okay.
Sunil, I will continue with consulate. Then you can explain what VFS
Yes.
documents you submitted.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
So yeah, when I went to appointment for consulate, I went directly to the Goa consulate. So there, they asked only which document mentioned on the website of a consulate of the Goa. So basically, main document PCC,
Mm.
then where I'm going to stay, my flight ticket, my insurance, and my fund. Those are the major documents they ask for me. So other than that, we can submit our education qualification and on the website they have one form. So when we fill the form, we will get an email from Portuguese government or I'm not sure
IFTP.
which. IF, yeah,
IFTP.
correct. Thank you.
Yeah.
So from there, we'll get one document. So we have to fill the information of our which field we want to do job or what in which field we have experience in India or whichever country we are applying from. So that we need to fill and we'll get one document and that also we have to attach
Mm.
to our visa application. Then we have to pay visa fees and yeah, minimum uh, official working day 45 they will ask. So suppose if you're trying to go 1st of June, so after 45 days you should be submitting document accordingly after 45 days. So your journey, your return ticket, etc. So yeah.
I did
Um,
not get return ticket. Like if I'm going for a job seeker visa, why do I need a return ticket?
Yes, because job seekers visa is only allowed for 120 days, uh,
Okay.
and upon that you will get an extension of 60 days. So, but according to the law, you have to submit return ticket as well.
Okay, in case you were not able to find job, you have to return.
Yes, yes,
Okay.
yes. So you will get extension of 60 days, but then also you have to submit the return ticket as well. Uh, and additionally, you can submit a dummy ticket there. They will accept it. Okay. Yeah.
Okay, it's acceptable, right? It's
Sunil,
not illegal, right?
no, no, it's not legal. It's legal. Totally legal.
Okay, I think yes. Yeah.
Dummy means reservation. Reservation. You have
Ah.
to show
It's
reservations,
like
and some
a.
website allows for reservation in a low price.
Okay,
So yeah,
got it.
and Sunil will explain from VSS side of how to submit documents and all.
Yes.
I submitted like a cover letter. Is a entire like a fund like education, my experience, skills, and like a how can spend like a 120 days about getting a job, not getting a job, where I stay. or what is the plan within the 120 days. As I mentioned in the cover letter, there is another letter which are required by the VFS. Is only accommodation, like how you can stay 120 days in a Portugal. Is like you have like a 120 days hotel reservation, or you have some R&D. How can search a house, room, or whatever. It's
So,
like a
so basically, your accommodation for 120 days you had to submit. Okay.
yes. Suppose you're having the fund, so explain how, which fund is like a I'm just reserved for the like accommodation. This fund reserved for the like a traveling or something. But accommodation is a first for this letter. Then I submit the bank statement,
Mm.
ITRs. Suppose you are submitting bank statement, so is a ITR is required.
Okay.
Then
So to show the minimum balance and you worked, you need that you paid tax in India, so ITR forms and everything.
yes,
Okay.
yeah, and the like accommodation is like a I submitted for this 7 days. Then travel insurance,
Mm.
flight tickets. I also submit. I'm from the Mumbai, so I just submitted my birth certificate, and it's an extra document, and education certificate, and my joining letter or my experience letter from the office.
Okay, the previous company experience letter.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. I think like should we move for next question or should I wait?
Yeah, can I add additional information on that?
Yeah.
So, if you see on consulate page for in the document list, there are some documents which is not present, but VFS will ask those documents, like which Sunil has mentioned before,
Mm.
like job experience, birth certificate, and past experience, etc. So on the consulate site or the Portuguese job seeker visa site, you will not find those documents, but VFS will ask this document to submit.
Seems like Rahul Bhai is a bit frustrated on that. Yeah,
It's a too long path for me. So
yes,
yes.
I got it. I mean, yes, this question I think like anyone of you answer. Why Portugal out of all European nations? Is there any reason like you guys choose Portugal only?
Yeah.
Uh,
Mm,
uh,
you can you can answer this question, Sunil, first. Then I will go with this. No problem.
Yeah, as I listed out the all the job seeker means which country giving the job seeker visa.
Mm.
So there is a number of countries like 5 or 7 countries. So apart from that, I choose like a German and Sweden. But there is a funding is like a too much. Like a German having like a have like a 6 lakhs minimum fund
Okay.
for the job, and the like a waiting period is also depends on waiting period, like if you have like a visa application process time, your visa appointment dates, and all the things is also matter. And and the, again I just search about the like a Portugal job seeker visa. So it's like a process time is 6 days, fund
Oh,
like a
wha-
minimum fund
minimum fund, how much it is? I am curious to know how much is the minimum fund.
is I was showing like a 2 lakhs
Okay.
10,000 Indian rupees.
Okay.
Is like
Good.
yeah.
Got it.
So minimum. So the on website you will find three times of
uh,
the minimum wage of the country
Basic
of
salary.
the Portugal
Mm.
basic salary. You can say
I
yes.
think like here I could add in the podcast like before we conclude on the call I talked with Sunil Bhai and he told me that he's the first person that entered in Portugal with job seeker visa and the Portugal immigrant officers stopped him because
No,
they
no,
didn't
no.
know
Is a
that
no,
was
no.
the
Is a like a Lufthansa Airways.
oh
He's shopping
is it
like
like while on like boarding in India or is it in Portugal
in Mumbai. So
in Mumbai? Okay,
he
okay.
was asking me like your visa. So he asking me like just give me your job contract. So I'm
Yeah,
just my answer
job
is like
seekers.
I'm just going for the job, searching a job.
Hmm.
So
Okay.
like how can possible like you got the visa and you don't have the job.
Mm.
So here's the question. So like they stopped me like 15 or 20 minutes just to verify it's a visa or something, whatever. They search and then They give me the boarding pass.
Okay. Got it. I mean, like
The,
once.
many
Yes, yes. Sorry,
many country
continue.
or no, many people don't know about the job seekers visa. They only know if you have contract you can go and you can do the job. So job seekers visa allow you to go in the country in the search for the job. But this Portuguese job seeker visa is specific only for Portugal. So you can go anywhere in Europe, land, and then you have to go to Portugal. But till until you get the TRC card, you can't travel out of the country. You can
Oh,
travel back to your own country, but you can't again come to Portugal. So again, you have to apply for the visa. Then only you are able to go to Portugal again. So
yes.
until
For those who are watching, TRC is like temporary resident card. Once you get like a job, you get it for 2 years, right? Then
yes, initial
initially, like you
tours,
get two
then
years, and then once you renew it, it's actually like 3 years in Portugal. That's how you get. And like if you are 5 years
yes,
in Portugal, you will get like a permanent residence in Portugal.
yes.
Uh,
TRC is like other cards.
yeah, wherever. With once you get TRC, you could also travel to other European nations. Even I traveled to France, Germany, Italy using TRC itself. So I'm explaining
Yes.
importance of TRC. And yes, I think yes, like maybe like this question, any one of you could answer. Like once you entered Portugal with job seeker visa, how
Yeah.
tough was for you like to find rents and then find jobs? Like because you have a time strain, right? Like 120 days or
Yes.
something. Within 120 days,
Yes.
you had to find a job for sure. So how did you guys
Yes.
manage
Correct.
rent, food? There's like how did you the main question is how did you find the job?
Okay. So Sunil, you will go first, or
You can start.
okay. So for both of us, it's totally different journey. So
Okay.
I am from a different background. So both are we are both in IT, but Sunil is a developer, and I'm in more of a support role.
Mm,
So initially, I was looking for the DevOps job, but the experience which I had in India,
mm,
it's not matching up with the EU standard, or you can say they want higher technical skill or higher technical knowledge. But in interview, they will ask basic question. So like I am not sure how they think or this, but initial stages they will ask only basics question in from IT field. Suppose what is LAN, what is WAN, like this. If you have 3 4 years of experience, also they will ask the same question.
okay.
But when you go for a technical interview or higher level of interview, they will ask some tough question as well. So
Uh,
like
uh,
this,
oh, 1 second. Like, sorry to interrupt. Like, is
yes, yes,
this
yes,
this interview happens during job seeker visa, right?
yes, correct.
Okay. Yes. Okay.
Yes. Okay.
Okay.
So when I land, so I had my friend in Lisbon, so it was easier for me to get a room and have accommodation. So that's one easy task for me. But when I finding the job, so it was tough because there is a language barrier. So people ask for the Portuguese language, which is native to Portuguese. So, but in IT, it doesn't matter that much. But they it's a plus point. So yeah, but we have to give interview and interview. So you will get uh, you can say interview will be scheduled, but it's hard to crack the interview because I'm not sure.
Sorry to interrupt. Like here, how did you find the
Yes,
job in the sense? I also meant like, did you search the jobs in LinkedIn or via friends,
yes.
or is there any job portal?
Yeah, what I did, I apply daily in the morning, like from 9 to 10. I just create the resume for every job. I create a different resume. Like I tweak little bit resume for that to match that job profile. I send it like particular. So I do this every morning. After that, if there are many plenty of meetups happens in offices in summer, the people will go around and roam around everywhere, so you can find out many other meetups, so you can get their connection good connections. So with this you can have a great chance to talk with people and get the market know, and then you can get a refer in this as well.
Referral. Yeah, for those who are watching
Yes.
this podcast, I should tell Rahul is my colleague here. So when I joined in my company, Rahul is the one who introduced me to my team, and they don't know that I joined, and I don't know that it's my team because like Rahul is very good at networking, and like he introduced me to every one of my team, and is like, yeah, this is your team. Hey team, like your guy joined. I was like, oh, I don't even know my team. So it was like that, and like later I came to know because I'm a kind of like I don't go to people and talk, but Rahul is like, hey, hey, dudes, and like everybody knows
That's
him. Like I go to temple, Pandit ji knows him. I go to restaurant, this guy knows. I think like you're famous in NBC as well, right?
no, no, no. You are famous in NBC, yes. Because after you came, like you only introduced us to NBC, right?
You went alone to
Yes, yes.
NBC that day on the cricket match.
Oh no,
I
no, no. We went with Sunil, and we have a friend
Just a
Shardul, so
second.
we went together.
okay. What happened?
Yes.
Like why Sunil bro went off? Fine. He was mentioning
Okay.
something.
No, I think there is a network issue, maybe.
Shit. Sunil bhai.
Uh,
Yes. Yeah, bro, continue. Sorry, I interrupted you in between. Yes,
no, no
like you
problem.
got
So yeah,
referrals working the, you're
so
tweaking resumes.
yes.
Yes.
Yeah, and Portuguese people are quite nice. They will help a lot. Like sometimes I go to direct people. I talk to people. I show them my resume. I ask them suggestion for what can I do or how to crack an interview or how to like. They will help a lot. No worries. Portuguese people are very friendly and they will help you a lot. So yeah,
Mm.
you need to talk with people and you have to good make a good connections. Yeah, you can get a good amount of connections and good amount of referral in that.
So you finally landed a job in Lisbon first, right? And then you came to Porto.
No, no, no. I directly landed job in Porto only. So they asked
Ah.
me to if I can shift. So initially I was able to do go and do job anywhere. So yeah, I was free. You can see that time. So I
Mhm.
joined. Yeah.
Oh, okay, great. Yeah, Sunil bro, now it's your turn. Like, how did you find job here?
And your
I
initial struggle as well.
Yeah,
no, no.
initial
Yeah.
struggles would be
So
there for
no,
sure.
Sunil have a nice story if you want to share, Sunil.
Yeah, yeah, go
No, no, no.
ahead.
No,
What?
no. It's like a, it's a
Yeah,
informative broadcast or videos or something,
Yeah.
but
Okay. Yeah. So
it's
we can
like
get
maybe
a
to there
maybe
sometimes
whatever.
later.
Yeah,
Yes.
maybe whatever challenge you faced could help someone other, like not to face that or like to
Yes.
tackle that.
Yes.
I like last year I was landed in Porto, and I spent like a 1.5 year in Porto, not in Lisbon or anywhere. It's my
Okay.
first city, or I was living nearby like Bala, Aliados.
Bullion, okay. Here, okay. Yes.
Yeah, yes.
Yes.
This is the location. I stay there or something, and I find a job from the like LinkedIn, Indeed. Then there are two or three website from the Portugal.
Mm,
Is a IMP, Impresa, or all websites. I just applied early morning or like a 9 to 12, and there's after 12 I just attend the interviews,
okay.
and then like after 2 months I got the job as a full stack mobile developer.
Great.
Yeah, and the like visa, I got the visa like 120 days, but my TRC appointment after 80 days. So I have to search job or join the job before the appointment date. So
Yes. So it's more like yes. For those who don't know, it's like we talked about TRC card. Once you get job, think like job seeker visa is only for 120 days, right?
yes,
I think like I came on D3 visa, so it was even like for 120 days or something. And like
yes,
based on that, I had to get like before the appointment starts for me for TRC, I had to get rental appointment. I had to get like sorry, rental contract, and also I had to get like job contract as well. Both are mandatory for me.
okay. For us, like a job contract, NIF, NIS, or
Oh
SNS is
yes.
option.
Okay.
Is and the address proof, which are like my official or like a permanent address, whatever is the address. where the TRC will be delivered. Like these three things are required for me, for us, or like a job seeker visas. And after that, like when I attend the appointment after 5 days I just got the my TRC. There was
You got your TRC within 5 days after
yeah,
appointment.
yes.
Well, I think like those who were actually in Portugal, they might curse you. You know why? Because like people waited after appointment for 2 months, 3 months, 5 months, 6 months, and after that they got and
Yes.
you got within 5 days. Rahul bhai is like yes.
Because the procedure is quite different for job seekers visa, so it's a fast track, you can say. So
Okay.
all the it's like when you submit visa, that
Mm,
time you half of the document you already have submitted, so you just need a document which you required when you land in Portugal. So
okay.
half of the your work is already done, you need to do your half work and you will get a TRC. It's that simple,
Oh,
you can say.
so I got it in 2 months, and if I had come in job seeker visa, I would get it in 5 days, and I could, roam around
Yes,
in
yes,
Europe.
yes.
Fine. I think I actually had because we are continuing in Zoom. I
Hmm.
actually had only like 5 minutes time left for this meeting. I'll end this meeting and I'll send a new meeting link. You guys could join there because I don't
Yes,
Okay.
want
yes,
to
yes.
pay money for Zoom. You understand? I'm a bit broke.
Okay, yes, yes, sure. Not broke. We are starting now, so we need to
Yes.
save a bit.
Yes. Yeah, I think like we are back now again after a short protein break. इधर नहीं दिख रहा ठीक है. Got to stay proteinated. Instead of hydrated and caffeinated, I'm staying proteinated. So, yes. Yes, I think maybe we could talk about like Portugal, like the perks as well. Like if anyone could tell like how social security number works, it 3 years afterwards, like how it helps in our job. Maybe Rahul, bhai, you can take lead.
I think Sunil have more idea about that. So yes, Sunil, please.
Yeah, it's like as soon as like we are when we are paying the social security from the art
Mm.
salary or something, and we are getting a benefit from like a family doctor, like a social benefit, like a child benefit. In the future, like there is a one child born, so it's all things, or I can get them some money from this, like a social security. Suppose in the future I lose the job, so social will support me as a finance, like they are giving them some amount.
Uh,
And then yeah.
I think, sorry to interrupt, but here for Social Security to support you, you must be at least doing a job in 3 years in that same company, right? Is it something like
No,
that? There is a rule. It's like
no,
one
no,
year
no,
you're done, and yeah,
no,
maybe like
because it's
yes.
like a, suppose you are paying like a 1 year tax social security, and then you can get the access,
Mm.
like a benefit.
And moreover, like that child thing you mentioned, it's more like the tax. Let's say if I have a child, it's like I have a dependent on me, so
Yeah.
my tax would be reduced to compare to the guy like who is single, like who doesn't have any dependents. It's more like that it works, right?
But is a
Yes.
like a actual like a tax is not a social.
Tax is
Social
not
is
as
a,
such.
yeah,
Okay,
is
okay.
tax is not connected with the social. Social is like a fixed percent of amount, like a is a, like a 11% from employee,
Mm.
and like a 23.75% from the employer. Is a fixed amount, is not change. So is a like a currently Portugal having the like a IRS Jovem is a below
Yes.
35, is a below 35, you can like get some benefit from the tax, not a social.
Yes, like for those who wants to know, before I came when it's like NHR, it's like non-habitual resident, and it used to be like for 10 years, like it's a 20% tax I have, like no matter the salary, and now it's IRS Jovem, which means like IRS young. So I think like they have a 0% tax for the first year. So that's what I read the rules. I'm not sure on the rules because
Yes. Yes.
those who had NHR applied, these people could not avail IRS Jovem, so that's why I did not like dig much into it.
Change.
Yes, dig much into it. Like maybe if I find, I'll just keep a link below for IRS Jovem as well. Uh, I think like it applies only in Portugal, not in other countries as well, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yes, and regarding this, I was a bit confused. Let's say, like the idea I had was like if I have a child, so then I would get more salary by because like my taxes would be reduced because I have dependents now. So I was
Yes.
thinking that way, and like then like that helps in that doesn't depend on social security now.
No, no, no.
So it's like my
So,
tax percentage would be less, or is it like my income would be more? Like how is that? Uh,
Social, you can say, is like PF in India, right, Sunil?
mhm,
it's a social, you can say like same, but it's not a long term. It's like a short term. It's like a 6 months or one year they will benefit. It's a social is a different things, and the tax is a different things. In the tax you are paying based on your salary, like 8%, like in India, like we are paying like a 5%,
mhm.
some amount x amount of earning, then like a x plus one you are paying like a 10%, 15%, 20% is like a tax, is not a social is a 11% of your salary. And suppose you are under in IRS join, just like me, I'm in under IRS join. So
Mhm.
last year I was receive all my tax, not like a social.
Ah,
Suppose I
yeah,
invite my wife, so it's like a tax will be reduced. Suppose I get the like a child, so my tax will be reduced, but social is a fixed
okay.
11%. It will
Uh,
not change.
so that is how I get like more salary because my tax is reduced and like because I have dependents and I get like more in hand
Yes.
salary.
Yes, yes,
Yes,
So, like
got it.
in tax, like if you're unmarried, then there is a fixed amount of tax will be de- deducted. So if you have a wife, then again, suppose if you're paying 25% tax, so if you're married, then you will be,
1 or 2%
suppose, just
will be reduced. Like you
reduced.
have to pay
Yes.
like 18% or 19%. Suppose you
Again,
have the one child or two child, then also matter is like a 1 or 2%.
Ah,
yes.
okay.
Again, so how much is your dependent? So that much amount will be taxed. You will be saved. So yeah. So,
Yes.
and dependents in the sense wife and child, not the father and mother. You can say.
Is
Uh,
like
Yes, it's
other.
like my family, like not. It's like
yes.
my wife,
Yes.
my children. Okay, yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Got
Correct.
it. Yes, maybe like this is something you guys answered, but like this job seeker visa is like, does Portuguese is mandatory for this, or did you guys face anything like in job seeker, like because you're entering Portugal, and like it's say if I'm
Mhm.
entering Germany, like there are rules like German is mandatory. Just asking.
No,
Portu
there is no
No,
compulsion for language when you are entering to Portugal. So that's why there is the easiest way to enter to Portugal. You can say in EU, it's a
Mm.
Portugal.
Okay, I think like this is a question like which might get a lot of people's interest.
Hmm.
So it's not actually like we talked about documentation and everything. It's more like now we'll talk about like what has been your experience with Portugal so far. Like how were you like enjoying or something like the perks or how was your experience? Like maybe like I would ask like both of you to answer this because like both might have different stories in this. Yeah.
Mm,
Sunil bro,
yes.
maybe. Okay, Rahul bro, you could go first. You're
Yeah. Okay.
excited.
Thank you. Yeah, you can say.
Hmm.
So there are many up and downs, you can say. So first, all the people move to Europe. There are two only reasons, main
Hmm.
I can say.
Hmm.
First is salary, and second is quality of life.
Okay.
So quality of life is good. So people are nice and friendly. You can say all the colleagues, or if you walk around streets and you meet any people, they are not that much rude, or you can say they are good people. So they will not.
Sorry to interrupt when Rahul bro is
Yes,
mentioning colleagues are nice. I'm his colleague too. I'm the
yes,
nicest person he met.
yes, 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 Sagar, yes.
Yes. Yeah.
Sagar order biryani for us sometimes.
Biryani.
So, yeah, after.
Sometimes we had like free pizzas as well. Yeah, perks we could say like we get sometimes free pizzas.
Yes,
That's
and some sweets sometimes.
yes, yeah. Come on,
Yeah,
bro, go ahead.
and yes, so the weather is nice in Portugal compared to other European countries. So like we get the temperature drops almost like to zero in the winter, but it's not like snowing here. So it's nice, and in the summer it's nice like weather like India. So probably weather is a plus point for to
Mm.
stay in Portugal. Second is it's a quite cheap, not that much, but comparatively other European countries is cheap, but
Oh,
not in the rent.
no, no, no.
So you have to pay a lot.
Yeah, I was just trying to interrupt. Like Tata Nano, they lost a lot of things because they lost in marketing. Because somebody tells me cheap, because I get that story. Because instead of saying affordable, they mentioned it as
Yes,
cheap. So
cheap.
that's where we were like, no, 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 let's not use word cheap again. Let's use, yeah, Portugal is
Okay.
affordable compared to other
To
nations.
any
Even
other
I could say
countries.
that.
Yes, so affordable in the sense you can say like if you buy a liter of milk in Germany, you will get like 140 euros or 150 euros. So in Portugal, it's 110 or 1 euro. So that's much is different, not a big, but yeah, you can say it's like 30-40%,
Uh,
20
um,
to 40% you can say.
Yeah, maybe I could also give an example because I went to France, Paris. Like there on
Hmm.
the streets, the t-shirt was like 20 euros. And
Oh,
here inside the mall, and that too, like for 20 euros, you get a nice shirt, and that too a branded shirt and a costly one, and with like
yes,
on a amazing quality. So I was like, if it's the same thing, if they keep like 20 euros on streets in Portugal, no one would buy. And as well,
yes,
to be honest, a good t-shirt in Portugal you get for like 3 to 4 euros.
yes, yes, definitely,
So I
Yes,
could
yes.
just give a comparison. That's it.
Yes.
yes.
So this is the plus point for Portugal, you can say. So what's the negative then? So comparatively other countries, Portugal have a low minimum wage and
Yes.
minimum salary comparatively. So if you suppose if you have 4 or 5 year experience, so the salary range in Portugal will be like 30 to 50,000 euros. And same experience you will get if you are in Germany. So after it will be like above 60,000 euros. So that is the difference, main difference in the salary. But nowadays there are plenty of opportunities in the Portugal. So if you want to start somewhere in Europe, yeah, the Portugal will be nice choice, I
What do
can
you
say.
mean fugitives? Matlab? Like what's fugitive?
Sorry, not future. Future. If you want to
Okay.
start your future in
Okay.
Europe, sorry for the bad word. So yeah, you can start in Portugal.
Yes, like if someone wants to enter Europe, Portugal is nice way to enter, and from here, like you could go to other companies because, if you have
Yes.
Schengen, you could work in other European nations as well. I could say
Yes.
because
Yes.
I got calls from Spain, I got calls from Germany as well. So I was just giving example, like even though you're entered in Portugal, you don't have to constrain to Portugal. So
Yes.
yes,
This
uh,
is the main answer of why are choosing a Portugal.
it's easy to enter, and from there it's
Easy to enter. Really, leave.
uh,
Yes.
yes.
FIFO.
Okay. I think
FIFO. First in, first out.
first in, first out. Okay, great. I think like maybe it's your turn now, Sunil, bro. So you could give your story. Like, how was Portugal so far? Like, how is your experience in maybe we call it here Portugal?
Just a second.
Your mic is on mute. Yes.
Uh, Portugal is not like an expensive country. It's like a rent amount or other things like a food, accommodation. Then like a traveling is like a very not affordable, and because of the basic salary is low, so easily managed. You are buying a bread from any grocery store is like 1 euro almost, or drink will be 1 euro. So it's not a big amount to pay for a food or something. And is compare you are comparing with like a MACD. Is a MACD you will easily get the like a 6 euro is a full meal in a Portugal, and for the Spain you have to spend like a 11 euro or something in the
Oh,
Spain.
Yeah, maybe I could give an example because I got like we had a friend like now, and like morning we went to a nearby supermarket to have breakfast. It's like for 2.28 euros. So we got like some cafe, you mean like the coffee, the croissant, and the drink. So it's like the stomach filled with 2 euros. It's like a complete package.
Yes,
Yes,
yes, definitely.
yes,
The food is quite nice and it's cheap in Portugal. You can say
Yeah,
yes,
maybe you could
not cheap,
mention
affordable.
one second. Yeah, maybe we could mention as well the favorite foods here as well. I think favorite foods are like three famous foods that I know in Portugal: pastel de nata, bacalhau, francesinha.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, we
That's
diverted from food to a
yes,
story. Yeah, sorry, bro. I was
yes.
just yes. Continue,
Wondered.
continue.
it's like it's a same like a same as a, like a Rahul experience is like a affordable or not expensive. We are going anywhere. It's like a weather is good as compared like a the I experience like a minimum temperature is like a 0% 0 degree and like a maximum is like a 22 24. It's like a, it's okay. It's not a, like a
Mm,
too warm or like a too cold. It's okay for living or something. So it's
mm.
in the other countries like a Spain or Germany is like a snowing. So snow is a bad experience with the snow or something. So
Oh, I actually went to Manali in India and I enjoyed snow, and now you're saying snow is bad experience.
you only enjoy like a Manali in the one day. You not spend like a 6 months or 7 months.
Oh yeah, yeah, fine. Yeah, fair
So
point.
yeah,
Spending
yeah,
one or 2 days is fine. So
Uh,
regular chores will be too difficult. So
oh,
just like
yeah,
going for a brush, and it's like if you open a tap, it will be cold like fridge water. So you can't daily use this water. For drinking also, you have to warm the water and you have to drink the water. So
yeah.
and in Portugal, so like Germany, we don't have any heater inbuilt in house.
Oh,
So
I didn't
that's
know.
the yes, like if you have a place which is built recently, so you will not feel the difference. So if you're staying in the old place, so they don't have a proper thermal layer in their home, so you will feel the difference. You definitely need a heater to warm up the room.
I'm at beach. Fine. I think like one more thing I loved actually about Porto, especially in Portugal. You
Mhm.
have like river and you have beach, both.
Which
And
yes,
mostly it's like sometimes I love being very quiet and sometimes I love noise. It's like and like
yeah,
when
it's like 10 minutes away from
uh,
every point. Yes,
yeah, it's like when I want to like be stay quiet, even my home itself is enough because like nobody like honks or anything, so it's quite peaceful. But if I want that
yes,
noise and everything, I go to Buliao or like the beach. So they dance with DJs or like even near the river, like they dance with DJs. It's like yeah, it's noisy and everything. So it's like two parts that I could cover. And as well, one more thing I loved about like European nations is let's say here chicken biryani is like 20 euros or something you had to effort. And with same 20
yes,
euros, I could buy a flight ticket in Ryanair and I could like go somewhere like to other country. So
yes,
that's
yeah,
where I was like, oh, great. I could just with the same ticket of, but you know, Ryanair is you have like seat constraint and you could carry only backpack. But those who are watching, I'm telling this, you could carry only backpack, that too with under 7 kg and nothing else. It's like 20 to 30 euros you would have. And like
you
the
can fly
seat
to
space
another
is
country.
constrained and there would be no toilets in the plane as well. So it is like that, like max things were removed. But if you had like short distance, you could. So it's
Go.
one of advantage. I found
You
it in
can
Europe. It's like you're bored. Instead of buying biryani, let's buy flight ticket.
travel to another country.
Yes, have fun like exploring other countries instead of in the same country. That's what I loved. Uh,
Yes.
And Portugal gives because like compared to other countries, you have like some tax benefits as like Sunil is having IRS Jovem, and I'm taking benefit from NHR. I don't know Rahul, like what are you taking benefit from?
IRS Jovem.
IRS
Uh,
Jovem, you do,
yes,
bro.
yes, yes. Because This is my first year, right? So yeah, we can obtain that.
So it's like 0% tax, and now it's time for me to keep nazar on both of them. I don't love
But yeah,
people.
it's what's the salary? So if you got a job with a higher salary, first job with a higher salary, then it's nice. But
Mm.
the first salary, if you got, it's quite less. Then I don't think so. It will make a quite much difference. As long as you will get experience, your salary will increase. At that time, your taxes will be higher again. So
I think like if you could explain a bit of IRS Jovem. First year is 0% tax, right?
yes,
Yes,
Second year,
second, it's
uh,
25, right, Sunil?
uh,
25,
25. Is like
25.
is a 25% for the like is a first year is 100%. It will be
100%
with a
tax free.
yeah. Then like
Yes.
a 75% for the like a 2, 3, 4, 5 years. Then like a 5 to 9 is like a 50%. Then a 10th year is like a 20%, 25%.
Mm.
But you have to be like less than 35 age.
25.
Yeah,
Yes.
yes, yes.
It's still 35 age only.
Yeah, yeah. I think like by telling this age 35, I also want to add one more point. If like someone is
Mm.
looking into real estate or something. So in
Mhm.
Portugal, like if you take home loan, I think like it's a very less interest you could get home loan. And if you are like
Yes.
35 years less, like less than 35 years, and you want to buy a home, I think like you don't have to buy that stamp duty fees and the other fees. All you had to pay is like home loan, and its
You
interest, and its interest in Portugal is like 4%, I guess, like in the home loan.
no no no
Two,
no.
two,
It's
two, and
like
two half. And
Yeah, 2 to
it's
2
like
2 to 2.5%. Okay. Yeah, sorry.
it's like
yes.
a 100% loan. Then like a stamp duty, property tax
Mm,
will be free for like a property tax is free for like a 1 or 2 years.
mm,
Then stamp duty is free.
mm,
Then other things like suppose your EMI or interest rate is like around 1.7%.
yes. So I'm actually waiting for Rahul Bhai to buy a house so that later I could actually do kabza.
Soon.
Bro, mine. So
Yes,
that's
bro,
easier,
definitely. Yes.
easier than like I had to struggle 20 years to pay that loan. Instead of that, like bro,
You can directly come.
me,
Yes, it comes.
you, Janjir.
And
Yeah.
one more thing is like I think there is 15% collateral. So you have to make a 15% of down payment, 15% of down payment.
Yeah.
So on that amount, I think government will be uh, do as a collateral. So yeah,
Okay.
so
Oh
that's the
yes.
case. I think 85% will be covered by bank. Is like
Mm.
something like that.
Yes, actually, like we talked about a lot of
So
benefits
yeah,
for Portugal. So I think like more,
yes.
we are actually getting more people inside Portugal if
Mhm.
this goes viral. I don't
Yes.
know. So, 1 second. Yes. Okay. I think like before, I think like we covered the maximum points, like what are like even important things like your journey or the documents, like we even showed the website. I think like
Mhm.
it's pretty much good. Like we don't want to increase the length as well in order to not bore people. Uh,
Yes.
so anything that you guys want to add before we end this? Sunil bro is in selfie mode or is in freeze mode? I think he went in freeze mode.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Sunil bhai, I think
Hello.
you were just posing. I think you have to like turn the video off and yeah, yeah, fine. Yeah, before we end this, we were just asking if you could add something for our audience.
For Rahul or me?
Yeah, both of you, anyone.
Ye-
Like I want both of you to give a message. Both of you are our guests.
I would like to suggest like suppose you are applying any visa or not a Portugal or any other countries. Firstly, you can research from your side, then decide, then you can apply. Because everything is like good for me is not for you or it's depend on your luck and
Mm,
other things as well. Like
yeah.
one thing is good for me, maybe it's not good for you or something. So before that, you can search yourself. don't believe or watch a video or just don't take a decision. First, you can do your research. Then how can manage? How can do that? Then you can apply or whatever you want.
Okay. Uh, got it. It's more like a till now, bro, motivated to join, and now is like, don't come, don't come. It's good for me, but not good for you guys.
No, no, it's depend on suppose you are applying, you are doing like an accountant job or something, like a IT. I work in IT, so I don't speak like a Portuguese, but so it's not matter to like a Portuguese language. Suppose you are working as a hotel management or hotel manager,
Okay.
or so is a language is a mandatory. So
Oh,
you are
so,
you are you are thinking as like a hotel manager or like an accountant or like a
mm,
CA. You have to
yeah.
connect with the client, or
Yes.
you are thinking like you are the salesperson. So English, Portuguese are mandatory to
Uh,
survive.
yes. Here, if you want to know, like most people here speak Portuguese, and I think a lot of people even speak French here, as far as I know,
Mm-hmm.
like Portuguese and French. But like Portuguese is mandatory for us to like communicate with others. And here in Europe, as far as I know, like if you know more European languages, the more it's better. And here Portuguese is derived from Latin. So if you know, if you learn at least Portuguese, learning Spain or French, these things would be easier.
Easier.
Mm,
Yes,
Yes.
yes, I don't know. I don't think. I think Sunil, bro, you know Portuguese or no?
Yeah.
okay,
So,
to do it.
Only no, tudo bem, obrigado.
obrigado.
There is a three magical words.
Yeah,
Hola.
yeah. Hola is hello. Obrigado is thank you. Desculpa is sorry. I use this. And another magical word wherever I go, I use this as like you now follow Portuguese. It's like I don't speak Portuguese. And você fala English is like do you speak English? So I
Bro
manage with
speaks
this.
in bro speak in Portuguese, and he said, "I don't know Portuguese."
Yeah, that's what I faced in Lisbon the same way. They're like, you spoke in Portuguese. I was like, I know only this.
Is a scripted.
Yes, it's more like that. Yeah, Rahul, bro, your
Yes.
experience, or I mean, like your
Yes.
message, not experience. Sorry, we talked about
Okay. Yeah.
experience.
So I can say if you are in early stage in your career, so you can definitely try for any European countries. So as Sunil said, do your proper research. You can apply for jobs in European countries in your field, and then you can choose like how's the response from companies, or if you are getting any responses from countries, then definitely you can try to come in Portuguese. And yes, if you're facing any, if your job is a customer facing, then definitely you will need a native language. So if you go anywhere, suppose German, Portuguese, Finland, UK is fine. So any other countries, Italy, France, Spain. So definitely you will need a native language to speak. But yeah, you can search for the English speaking job as well, and you can apply. That's the, but
Yes.
yeah,
I think the
but
way you suggested is like before applying job seeker visa, I had to like go in LinkedIn and like apply jobs in Portugal or something, and I had to check
yes,
what
yes,
kind of responses I'm getting. If the responses are good, I
yes.
could take the risk.
Yes, correct. And if you are in early in your career, so suppose if you are 20, till 25, 27, definitely you can give it a try. If you have enough fund, and you have a, what you say, uh, if you are confident, you will get a job. And again, if you don't have a confident, or if you don't got job after coming to Portugal, any EU countries, so you have confidence, you will again come back to India, or get ready a plan B. I can say,
Uh,
keep a plan B. So
Uh,
yes,
yes, so like I also want to add here because I had given a couple of interviews in Portugal as well. So compared to like interviews in India, like interviews in like Europe is quite similar and easy. It's more like they check your confidence level, communication level, the way you're representing things, and like even if you get job like inside, once you are in, even the companies has that facility to actually like revoke your offer letter. I think like in 3 months, I guess, like you'll be in probation period,
yes,
and
Yes.
probation.
after that only you'll be permanent. In these 3 months, even you could actually revoke, to be honest. even like you as an employee joining there, you could also revoke that offer letter. And like in 1 month, I think first month it will be like 1 week. Like if I sign it off, like in then
Mm-hmm.
1 week, it will be like 3 days or something, 3 days or 1 week, I'm not sure. After 2 months, it's like 1 week. And as well, if you are in a company for like 1 year, it's like 1 month of notice period. But if you are like in the same company in like 2 years, and you would have like 2 months of notice period. Like more than 2 years, it's like 2 months of notice period. And as well here, just like how we face issues in notice period, like in India, we do not face much here in like Europe.
Yes.
So that's an added advantage.
Yeah.
And
Yes.
yes, that's what
But
I
the
want to add.
Last
Yes, yes, yeah, yeah.
last thing I will add, like the work-life balance is
Mhm.
definitely we speak and hear is definitely there in European countries and European companies.
Mm,
So yeah, they will not pressurize for any task or any pending works. So if you don't have, like, they will streamline your work in the way that you will complete your work in a full day. So if you don't take much frequent break, you will definitely cover your work within a day. So you don't have to keep waited after 5 or 6. So it's nice culture, and yes, it's a healthy way to, like, to enjoy life and enjoy work as well. So
mm.
you will have plenty of time for yourself or to learn new things and do your hobbies,
You're
you could say.
actually, it's like you're mocking me now. This guy is traveling dreamer now because like he had work-life balance. That's why he's doing these things, podcasts, DevOps
Yeah.
classes. And one more
Yes.
thing I observed here is like dignity of labor. It's like you would be
Mhm,
treated equally. That's what like I loved here.
mhm.
It's more like even though you work for municipal or like you're a manager, you're a colleague or whatever it is, the respect level would be the same. So
yeah.
that's what I
Yes.
loved here. The dignity of labor is something.
Mhm.
I think yes, that's what. Yeah, we can like a lot of things we added actually. Let's see. Maybe
Yes.
like if you guys are fine, could I add your LinkedIn profile at bottom? Like so, if anybody wants to like,
Yeah, yes, 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 please.
yeah,
Sure.
yeah, only if you
Definitely.
guys are comfortable. Else no, because we give max
Yeah, okay,
information.
definitely.
I understood, Sunil, bro. I'll not add yours. I'll add only Rahul's.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay.
So yeah,
Uh,
Yes.
so
Uh,
speaking of that, yeah, India also have people praise who are coming from India. So we have a
just
nice
a second.
skill set and just
mm,
so Indian people have a nice set of experience and skills. So people from Portuguese companies, I can say, like, they praise Indian guys for their hard work and knowledge. So yeah, we do
me.
shine in Indian. Yes, correct. Yes, Sagar. Yes, you. So people praise a lot Indian guys for their knowledge and skills and hard work. Yes,
Oh,
and we do definitely shine.
yes, and like one more thing I wanted, like because we talked all positive, and like some things, like there is nothing could be like everything positive and negative, and one negative
Yes,
here
correct.
is like the medical things. It's like
Yeah.
you have a
Yes.
Sunday holiday for hospitals, and even if you have high fever, like in India, you could just go and like take appointment.
By any
Here,
medicines.
yeah, here it's more like for a medical appointment, you had to wait, you had to take appointment and only then attend. And the consultation fees would be 100 euros. If you have insurance, then only it will be like 17 euros. But one more thing is
Yes.
like you have
Sagar,
opinion.
sorry to interrupt.
Yes.
I think my device will be disconnected.
Oh, okay, okay. Wait, then
Low
we'll
power.
end. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I
Two,
think
two
it will
minutes.
shut
Hold
down.
it on.
Only only one person remaining. Just give me a second.
Yes, maybe we can end this. I'll just continue here then. I'll just stop this. Yeah, thanks, Rahul. Thanks, Sunil. Maybe I just want to add that,
Yes.
yeah,
Thank you, Sagar. Sorry for interruption. Yes.
yes, yes. Maybe I could just add here. The medical appointments are a bit tough. Only the medical thing is a problem here in Portugal. Yes. Signing off. Sagar Kakkala. Thank you, Rahul. Thank you, Sunil. We'll see you again. Bye.